So, what do you like most about Eric Brakey?
I first of all like that he's young. I like that he appears to be very sincere. And until he started running for U.S. Senate, I really didn't know who he was. But once he started running, I started looking into his record in the Maine Senate, and I liked what I found. He seems like he really cares about the state of Maine and wants what's best for the people of Maine.
What did you find out about his 2 terms in Senate?
He seems to have a mind of his own. He doesn't seem to go with the herd. He doesn't appear to be afraid to speak his mind, and he does it in a nice way.
And remind me your name
My name is Catherine Ferrell.
and where are you from?
I'm from Greene.
Um, and you are a registered Democrat and voted for Angus King.
Yes, I registered as a Democrat when I was 18. I volunteered on John Kerry's campaign, I'm embarrassed to say. I voted for Angus King for governor. I voted for Angus King for U.S. Senate. And I am floored at how he has forsaken the state of Maine.
Are you voting for him again?
I most certainly will never vote for him again for anything.
And tell me about a couple of votes that you disagreed with, like the healthcare vote and
Well, first
tax
of
cut
all,
vote.
the tax cuts that passed in Congress are going to benefit so many people in the state of Maine. Most people, or a great majority of Mainers, use the standard deduction, and just by doubling the standard deduction puts more money in their pocket. I've recently retired, my husband still works, but our tax cuts are going to pay for, or are paying this year, for our electricity bill and our heat bill. And that might be crumbs to Angus King and the Democrats, but it's a big deal to us, and it means a lot, and Maine gets really cold. And then I see that he voted no for tax cuts, and in addition to the doubling of the standard deduction, which is going to put money in so many people's pockets in the state of Maine, the Obamacare mandate, which was nothing more than a tax on poor people for being too poor to afford affordable health care, and he voted no. Then he also voted no for Neil Gorsuch, not based on Neil Gorsuch's qualifications or his character, but because all the Democrats voted against Neil Gorsuch. And the most repugnant statement that he made that sickens me was how 9/11 was nowhere near or equates with the Russian meddling, which, by the way, I'm sure Russia's meddled. We meddle in Russia's elections. But the whole idea that he would equate that and then show up the following day in Auburn at a 9/11 memorial event, to me, is just ridiculous. And I'm sorry, I cannot vote for him again, and I never will.
It's beyond the pale. Um, oh yeah, and then just you had some experiences comparing the constituent services of Senator Collins and Senator King's offices.
Yes, I have a very good friend whose husband was a veteran who served in the Vietnam War, who passed away. And when he passed away, he had some type of an issue with the VA, and his wife has been trying to get it resolved. She contacted Senator King's office, and they told her that she must fill out a form and they would send it to her. That was months ago, and she's still waiting to receive that form from Senator Angus King's office. When she got tired of waiting, she contacted Senator Susan Collins' office and thought it was going to be the same thing, because they said you need to speak with someone in Lewiston, not where this office. And within 5 minutes, somebody from the Lewiston office contacted her, sent her the papers, and immediately got onto it and are still working with her trying to resolve the issue. So I know many people who have had the same response when they call Senator King's office. It's, we'll get right back to you, and they never do. So I don't know, I'm just really, really disappointed. I feel like he lied to me. He lied to the state of Maine, and I cannot, in good conscience, support him ever again.